do get Camille in the top lane, which means that the Jax is going to be back in the jungle, so that's at least exciting. But to round it all out, we get a Gnar from ADD.
And we got a Gnar, and Gnar has been the punching bag recently, Achilles, so...
Because Marin's been playing it.
That's true, but into Camille can also be taken down by a carry jungle play. You see the snowball start in the top side. Potentially the Gnar can be turned around. Ian is on the Syndra. Syndra laning into Victor should be pretty comfortable for him. But we get to see the Jungle Jax again, so even if it isn't everything you wanted, Achilles, it's still pretty good.
I can still be happy with this. Yet again, Keen and Malrong might just be able to deliver for us and potentially have a 2-0 to close out their first and, quite possibly their last LCK split of, before that promotion tournament where they have to try to requalify. But ADD back over to the Gnar, needs to be on point with these teleports if he's going to have an impact in trying to turn things around should they get behind, because this is going to be a difficult setup from the side of Everate to try to get back on top of.
And we want to see how feast or famine the Jungle Jax is, because it feels like this game's going to be about the top lane ganks. We've seen a Jungle Jax went ahead, go tank, and be fine. When behind, we're not so sure.
All right, well, let's see if Malrong can do it yet again. If he can find first esports event on the moon, that'd be pretty cool. Just like this gank coming down on top of Duel. He's going to be taking quite a bit of damage as the Ignite is ticking. Flash in, one more auto attack will do it, and Max finds the first blood just a minute and 40 into the game. ADD coming up with a leash, will wrap around the corner, finds two members of Everate doing a red buff.
Yeah.
Beyond still has the smite available, but will not be able to get in range over the wall. It's his bot lane duo. And now maybe turn things around, but Septet is waiting over the wall.
We're getting creative with this level 1. This is on the red side, remember?
Oh, that's going to be the flash in, pulverize for the knock-up as Maha is going to be the target. Trying to run back around the side, blasting Conan strike stun, so Ian will stay alive yet again.
There's a difference between life and death, but Ella's here as well. Yeah, doesn't have flash.
He does not have his flash. Did have to use it in the jungle fight as ADD's going to wrap around, just trying to guard beyond as he desperately tries to get a buff on the board, but Septet and Malrong are pinching their way in, and Keen has joined in the fight as well. Septet getting slowed up here. Hookshot coming through. Keen's going to flash in for the stun as Ella is also nearby. Counter-strike comes through right at the last second, and ADD will fall 2-1 now for Everate.
Onto a ward to buffer the stun. He can gank pretty well.
Well, he goes in, finds the pop-up straight into the pulverize, not even giving Maha a chance. The Ren will come through, and one final auto attack will take him down as Jewel finds his second kill. Perfect chaining of the CC there from Everate.
A sort of game that is going to be watched by a lot of junglers around the world and finding inspiration in making Jungle Jax always a solo.
Counter-strike coming through, finds him as he leaps away. The slow up into the stun. And as you say, not long for this world, he will go down, and Malrong puts a kill on the board for himself. Yet again, starting things off, 100% kill participation. And this is just looking...
Taken down multiple times by Score and Smeb in the Telecom Wars mid lane.
Fate's Call coming through into the pulverize, headbutts him back, and Ian will go down as Septet finds the kill. The Chaos Storm ticking away, gets rid of the Syndra. And Everate, they're looking to accelerate this game.
That top lane again.
Revisit here, he's got the ward to jump to, Counter-Strike thrown down, flash away, but Malrong has the chase. One more shot, he gets his second kill.
He's so experienced on this pick, and knowing that with mobility boots, he doesn't need to be in leap strike range in order to get the stuns. He did the same thing around mid lane when he in vision and getting an idea of which side of the jungle Jax is on. They have no information about where Jax is.
Keeping them on their toes. They look for another engage here into the bottom lane. That's going to be a two-man knock-up duel. Push to the side. Desperately tries to leap away, but will not be able to do so as Beyond comes up with a kill. TP can't on
This
forward.
is very aggressive.
Ultimatum thrown down here as Keen pulls back away from the turn, but Septet, he's going to get knocked in, and he will fall, but the gravity field comes down, locks in two. Beyond going low, tries to get away. But the hook shot will be able to pursue in a 2-for-1. Really aggressive from Everate, but they still come out on top.
It looked like it was a mistake. We'll have to see the horse over Black Cleaver, perfect Hex Core, and Melanomicon. Pretty similar, actually. But there's a Aether West thrown in. It's going intercepted.
Yeah, getting really aggressive here. They knock him over to the side of where Malrong is waiting. Finds the double stun, but the unleashed power from Ian, combined with the rest of the squad, is enough to go ahead and take down the victor.
And Malrong not able to do anything in that scenario. They're going to push onto mid lane right now. No wave clear through an overshield, which would be the quest being cashed in from the Relic shield line, or even a Janna shield you can back as well. This is a solo kill.
Yep. I'll just let you take that one. Wasn't much to be said, honestly.
I don't think Molrong was obliging there. Camille, so that's happy territory for her to return to. Drake spawns in 19 seconds.
Molrong jukes out on the body slam, gets the stun, and a little bit of a speed up there from the Scuttle Crab, but has to flash away the stun from the Cinder. Not going to connect, but that's going to be the knockback onto the Jax, and he might just go down. Massive stun there, but he's tanky, but he's not tanky enough. He will fall, which means that MVP could just go ahead and take this Ocean Drake for themselves. Third Dragon picked up for them, so the Elder Dragon looking like a bit more of a win condition. They will start this one up. Keen still has that control ward that he can TP to. Also one near the Raptor pit. Instead, that's going to be Ella going forward, gets the pop-up. Chaos Storm just ripping apart everybody inside, and Ian will find the first kill, but he goes down shortly thereafter, as does Maha. Accepted finds that kill. Max comes up with the pop-up, but he is going to die. Keen with the double, now looking for the triple. Should be able to take down Beyond on the backside of the fight. Accepted finishes off ADD, and that is going to be the ace. Triple kill over to the Camille, only losing out on the Callista, but they don't even need the Ren for the confirm because there's nobody left on the side of MVP. Ever8 win the fight, they'll get the Baron.
And Keen was just waiting for an invitation to come to the fight. There was no fights to be had. MVP over-index on the Baron, get it below 50% HP, stay onto it. Keen cleans up everyone, 4 members alive for an ace of the MVP side, and that will be the Baron. And maybe this will be the third 2-0 of the season for Ever8 winners.
Very well could be an end to their loss streak. No, he's just got the 300 gold aspect of it, rather than the 1300 gold aspect of it. He's on a budget.
Now if Keen wants to break the space fast, he should honestly just threaten a hook shot and allow Scepter to walk up, get his Lich Bane autos in, because for now, he's actually struggling to get turret damage in.
Molrong still just taking away buffs.
Time for late game Camille.
He'll hook shot away as ADD looks for the engage. Ultimatum coming down, trying to time it with an R ultimate, but will not find it. At full speed to slow them up. Meanwhile, back into the mid lane, pop-up comes through on a Molrong, and he might go down, but in the meantime, Keen just goes ahead and rips apart the Gnar. Gets popped out of that GA as the Chaos Storm ticks away on top of Maha, forcing him away and clearing out the minion waves. Keen is still happy and alive in the bottom side of the map, and Ever8 will go ahead and clear out that inner turret in mid, only losing out on
damage to structures.
There we go, pop-up coming through here from Max into that Blade Caller, and he just gets ripped apart. Ian finds the kill in onto the Victor. Fate's Call thrown out here by Tool.
Camille's taking down the inhibitor turret at the same time, so
he drags Ella back in.
Ever8 just trying to look tasty. They don't want to actually fight here.
Counter-strike coming through. Molrong not going to get stunned up, but the knock-up is going to be there from Max yet again with the grand entrance. Locks down Molrong, has the counter-strike, gets the stun, takes the blast cone out, and might be able to escape. Has the ward tactic.
Bounces down.
Yeah, Leap's already been used. ADD looking for the slow up, not going to find it. Hook shot in. As he is under fire, ultimatum invested, and the damage from the Trinity Force is just insufferable. He will go down.
Nothing more disgusting in the game than targeted damage. Auto attacks in the late game from a 6-item AD carry, disgusting. In this case,
we still do have the stable ground here in front of the pit as Molrong is looking to pinch in, leaps over the wall to the ward, down to 3,000. MVP, this is their comfort zone, looking for that 50-50 as it does leash back in, heals up quite a bit. Another storm thrown down there by Maha. Pops the heal, ultimatum thrown into the pit as Keen. Everybody targets him out. Fate's Call throws in, gets the pop-up double kill, going over to Scepter with the Chaos Storm. And he is just going to be coming up huge here for the side of Ever8, a near ace, maybe even just having one, as there we go, ADD, he will get stopped up. The Guardian Angel is there to keep him alive, but only for the moment. Delayed triple kill for Scepter, and that should just be the end of the game. A 2-0 victory for Ever8, their final match in LCK Summer before they play in the promotion tournament. MVP, they get their 4-game match streak, or the 4-match win streak completely shut down.
The first piece of good news in a long time for Ever8 fans, but Achilles, there's actually going to be BBQ fans who are sweating after this result, because now they need to win at least a single game against SK Telecom tomorrow, or they will finish the season last.
Backs against the wall for them as well, but Ever8, a nice way to close things out. They finally break the loss streak in a 2-0 against a team that was rising through the standings. MVP, the former 10th place team, making it up to 7th place going into this matchup. And they were able to take them down, and that is going to instill hope for this squad for the fans here watching in the audience that Ever 8 can indeed make it out of that promotion tournament and back into the LCK.
And I think that's the forward-looking thing, because maybe they'll finish 9th, but 9th and 10th, you're in the promotion tournament, doesn't really matter. It's all about looking forward to actually re-qualifying through the promotion tournament and being able to do that to MVP on the last match day after MVP had taken down